people in Africa look at Europe in two different ways. I think for some people, it's a place that almost looks like paradise. It's a place where you can have a job, you can go do good healthcare, you can actually, study, etc. But for others, it's also a place of very little opportunities. I think what has happened in Greece recently is a very good example. The world has changed, and some of the ways in which things are being done hasn't been updated. So it's really a real leadership challenge for the Europeans to really think very hard about how they make the continent sustainable again. And I think it's going to be difficult because most people are used to the comfort. My name is Eric Kacou, and I'm co-founder and CEO of Entrepreneur Solutions Partners, which is an advisory and investment firm looking to use entrepreneurship to create prosperity in Africa and the Caribbean. What I would wish for is for Europe to think about Africa as an equal partner, because Africa has something to contribute. I would really invite the Europeans to try and innovate through learning. And the way you learn is you visit Africa, you visit India, you visit other parts of the world that are doing, better in certain areas. If you look at what's happening around the Great Crisis, or every time there has been a crisis, it's basically one country that almost feels singled out. It's really that sense of connectedness which makes society work, because you think of solutions that are not only individualistic, but solutions which actually touch the community. There needs to be a return to the original idea of the community. I mean, it's called a community for a reason. I think Africa can teach a lot to Europe about how you build communities. Literally, I mean, in Southern Africa, they call it Ubuntu. I am because you are. Today it's about, how do we build walls which are very, very high, and how do we screen the refugees better? How do we sort of send them back to where they come from faster? And I don't think that's the solution. I think the solution is to really look at ways in which you make Africa prosperous, because when that happens, then it's going to create enough growth for those refugees not to go. When we talk about prosperity, it's not just wealth. I think it's wealth, it's happiness, it's healthcare, it's security, it's like living a good life according to one's definitions. When you start looking at it in a more comprehensive manner, it begs the question. I mean, can you really make the case that your average European is happier than your average African? I don't know.